I've had a really good build-up. Started working with a newer coach. I've not had a coach for a long time. So Nick and I are collaborating, and that's one of the reasons I'm based in the UK more. We've had a very progressive build-up over November and December, which has been really successful. Running a lot more off the road on softer surfaces, which seems to lend itself to my kind of training better. But more consistency and better structure to what I'm doing is, I guess it's made me a bit more robust over the last 8 to 12 weeks. So there was a marathon training camp that I attended and went very well, which was only 2 or 3 days of training, but it gives you a better insight of what your goals are in the next 12 weeks, and certainly in the lead up 12 weeks to London. So that was really interesting, and it helped me understand better what is needed of me to have a good build up. And then VO2 max testing and lactate threshold testing also gave me a better understanding of where my body's at physiologically, and how I need to develop as an athlete, and how I can be stronger, or what it takes to run a faster marathon. And putting all those things into place has just kind of made me realise how full-time it is. So I'm trying my best to do this as a full-time athlete, as much as I can do at the time for this time. And then coming back to Cape Town at a time when a lot of athletes do warm weather training, because it's very cold in the UK. And if you do have a little bit more lower body fat, or you don't get on with the cold, the training can be a bit of a difficult one sometimes. Although the facilities outdoors in the UK are brilliant, I truly love this place, and the facilities outdoors here are just insane. So I'm really enjoying being back, getting on my bike, doing a lot of cross training for January, just taking the heat off my legs a little bit, and then in February back on the 12-week block in the lead up to London at the end of April.
Okay, and you found a nice gym? Sports
Very
Science
nice.
Institute?
Yeah, really pleased that I'm training at Sports Science. I haven't trained there before, but I am now more southern suburbs, so it actually makes sense to be there. The facilities are amazing. They're very well maintained. It's not too busy. Nice pool. There's a lot of rehabilitation that goes on there as well, so I enjoy watching and kind of seeing other people do what they do best.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really interesting being there.
Your tattoos. We've been talking a little bit about the tattoos. Just tell us about them, the inspiration and what they all mean. And
yeah, no, I really love my tattoos. So I love travel, and I probably I started traveling before I even started running, really, and the two kind of combined as I grew a little bit older. But instead of buying things when I go away and keeping keepsakes, these are my keepsakes. So the idea around it was to get a tattoo from each place that I went to in the local dialect, and to try as best I can to get a tattoo in the place where I am. If that makes sense. So each one is a different area that I've travelled, or is slightly more significant than other countries that I've been to. And I've just really enjoyed collecting them, and now I feel like I've run out of room on this arm a little bit, so I need to move over. But I do have the African country outline, because this place speaks more to my heart and I feel very at home here. So that's the difference between having the writing. So I do have Afrikaans as well as the actual outline. And the rest of them are quite significant in whether I've done a race in that country or whether I've spent a long time there.
And they all mean the same thing?
Yeah, so they all actually mean to travel around the world. And they go around my arm, so I felt like that was quite appropriate. I quite liked it, and I just carried it on, really.
Okay. There they are. We're going to go and join you briefly at Sports Science, hopefully, and you're doing your next block coming up, so
Let's go to session now.
Let's go and check.
running's like a secondary thing.